Hey, so today let's chat about why some women make it a bit tricky to connect with. I mean, let's face it, it can get kind of frustrating. In this video, I'm gonna break down 4 reasons why women might play hard to get. Stick with me, cause I'll also give you some tips on how to handle it when the women in your life are pulling this move. Stay tuned and keep your ears open. But first, you've got to figure out what's going on, you know? You need to suss out if she's just playing games or if she's a good woman. Cause both of them might pull this move, but you gotta handle it differently depending on the situation. It's a whole different ball game for different types of women. You feel me? You know, one thing I've got a handle on is that sometimes it's intentional. They do it on purpose. Other times it's more like they're not even aware of it, just kinda happening subconsciously, you know? And here's the real deal. The ball's in your court, man. It's up to you to figure out if she's doing it on purpose or if it's just happening unintentionally. Why does it matter? Well, it actually makes a big difference in how you navigate the situation and get what you're after with this woman who's caught your eye. First off, she might be taking her sweet time, checking out your intentions, trying to figure out if you're for real or just another guy on a conquest of those escapades. Women do that when they're not entirely sure, just feeling things out. So, if that's what's going on, you gotta be upfront. Make your intentions crystal clear. Let her know you're not here to play games. Maybe she's just trying to figure you out. She might be a good girl, genuinely not sure about your intentions. Perhaps she's been burned before, played too many times, so now she's cautious. She wants to make sure that if she's giving you the time of day, it's for a good reason. She's hoping you're a good guy, someone looking for a real relationship that she can build on. She might not be doing it intentionally, just playing it safe, you know? Trying to understand what you're about before jumping in and committing. A lot of women have been through the ringer in relationships, and now they're skeptical about everyone. It's not fair to you, I get it, but you've got to consider all the men out there playing games, leaving women scorned, worried, and scared. So, in this case, we're talking about a good woman. Now, what should you do when you realize she's a good woman playing hard to get? Because she doesn't know your intentions. Easy. Show your intentions. Lay it all out on the table. I know sometimes we say you shouldn't spill everything, but with a woman serious about knowing what you're about, tell her the truth. Don't lie. It won't get you anywhere. Once you do that, she can understand who she's dealing with and might let her guard down. Now she can stop playing hard to get because she knows you're not messing around. But for the women playing games, it's a bit trickier. If she's not really interested in figuring out your intentions but maybe just wants you to spend money on her, well, there's no magic fix. The remedy here is to get her out of your life. If you're determined to talk to her, be ready to spend some cash because this type of woman, their currency is money, not a serious relationship. So let's say you see this chick all the time, maybe not every day, but every other day you see her, and you made that approach. She tried to throw that hard to get at you. You might have got her number. And then she tried to throw. Oh, I'm playing hard to get at you. Then you peeped it. You don't address it. You don't address it at all. Take your time. When she passes right by you, say, "What's up?" Then she will start thinking, well, he has my number. Why hasn't he hit me up yet? Usually guys hit me up all the time. You really don't care. You keep it friendly, but you're not running after this girl, man. It's like telling her I've got your number, but I'm not into you. Number 2, she could be keeping her options wide open. Picture this. You're into this girl, but there's like 3, 4, maybe 6 other dudes who find her just as attractive. She's got a lineup of guys vying for her attention. Just like you'd want the best, she's taking her time to pick the cream of the crop, considering her situation, where she wants to go, who she wants to be with, the whole future and family deal. She's putting everyone side by side, assessing her little blue book of potentials. Can't blame her for wanting the best, right? So if she's playing hard to get, it could mean there's a bunch of guys waiting for her approval. You know, everyone, guys and girls alike, kind of keep their options open. We all have people reaching out to us regularly. It's just how it goes. Girls want to have choices, check out all the guys, and figure out who's the best fit for them. I think guys do the same thing when it comes to picking the right girl. It's just part of life, really. People with options will always go for what suits them best at the time. So if you're dealing with a real woman, you gotta put in a little effort to show that you're ready to go the extra mile. Convince her that you're pretty much the best she can have. And hey, I'm not saying women don't need to show they're the best for you too. I'm just chatting with you guys right now. But here's the deal. Don't go overboard. Don't be a yes man, acting like you're the nicest guy around. Still be masculine, dominant, all the good stuff. Show her something that makes her feel like, okay, he's the best, and I gotta roll with him. Don't overdo it. Find that balance. Now for the ladies playing games. Giving you the runaround. Stop showering her with attention. She's got plenty of dudes doing that. As soon as you show her you're not desperate for her, you got other things going on and you're not all up in her business like the other guys. She'll start wondering why? Why isn't he hitting me up like the rest? That's when she gets interested, and suddenly you become the best by not playing it safe. It might sound weird, but it works because she's not sure what she wants. There are countless guys out there attempting to get her attention. There's a slew of guys who've tried relentlessly. So she's settled into this comfort zone, thinking she can play this game with every guy. But guess what? You're not just another run-of-the-mill dude. That's not you. Newsflash, you're not playing that. Honestly, when faced with a woman playing hard to get, consider the value of your time. Do you really have the time and energy to invest in proving yourself to this chick? In this situation, she's essentially testing you, blatantly putting you through trials and tests to see how well you fare. If you pass, there's another set of tests. It's like the Bachelorette. You're not in competition with other guys. You've passed one level of tests, and now you're on to the next level. It's not a game you've made it to the semifinals, and now you're competing against other guys to reach the finals, like playing against LeBron and the Lakers. This is serious stuff. So no matter how attracted you are to this chick, some guys might think, usually I don't do this, but maybe this one time, I'll make an exception because she's so attractive, and I see her all the time. You really need to have self-control and discipline not to care. What sets you apart from the others playing this Bachelorette game is the fact that you genuinely don't give a damn. The next time you see her, make it clear. What's going to set you apart from those guys is that you're not even giving this any of your attention. Attention is the currency. That's the money you're dealing with. Keep the currency away from her. That's your payment. That's how she wants to get paid. That's the transaction. Your attention right to her little hard-to-get Bachelorette. We're not playing this game here. High-value males do not play that game. We've got too many things to focus our time on, more important things to be focused on than playing a hard-to-get game with this chick. Number 3. Why do women play hard to get? Well, some women just dig the chase, you know? A lot of them enjoy that feeling of being pursued, soaking up attention from a bunch of guys. It's like they've grown up being told, you're the prize. Make sure you value yourself. Don't let guys see you as cheap. This idea has been hammered into their brains since forever. Women are supposed to act a certain way, not give themselves to anyone and everyone. They've been taught to put themselves on a pedestal just because they're women. Imagine this. There are two women. The first one sleeps with anyone who comes her way, and the other is a virgin or maybe has been with one or two guys in her life. Be honest in your reply. Be honest with yourself. Of course, you're going to choose the second one who isn't easy to get. And after you win her over, you say to yourself, it wasn't easy, but I got her in the end. So they crave the extra attention, the chase, because it makes them feel like they're worth it, not cheap. It's the same deal with sex. Women hesitate because they've been conditioned to think, if I give in too soon, I'm easy and anyone can have me. That's why a lot of women play hard to get. They love chasing attention because it's what they've been fed their whole lives. I think it's more of a deal with younger women these days. They're like, I'm the prize, and I'm making you work for it. If she gives in too quickly, where's the fun in that? She wants to play these little games like pretending to be mad because you didn't call her today, just to see how you react. Some women are just playful like that. And here's another thing that comes to mind when it comes to why women play hard to get. It's because they feel they're in control of the situation. They don't just want to jump into a guy's arms the minute he goes, hey baby, I think you're really cool. I'd like to date you and see how far this goes. You know? So they want to feel like they're the ones managing the relationship, dictating the pace. It gives them some kind of security. Now, how do you deal with this kind of playing hard to get for real women? Just talk to them, let them know you recognize their value. But at the same time, make it clear that she brings value to the table too. Ensure she understands that whatever unfolds between you two won't change how you see her. Women sometimes think that withholding something makes them more precious. Whether it's true or not, that's up for debate. I'm not saying she should give it to everyone she meets, but reassure her that your perception won't shift based on what happens. Now for the women who play games, what should you do? Well, play hard to get yourself. Pull back a bit, don't shower her with too much attention, and watch. She's likely to come back wondering what's going on. If she doesn't reach out, It's a sign she wasn't interested from the start. So don't stress it, move on, and you'll be good. When you notice a woman trying to pull this play hard to get move, you see it as a bit of a game. Honestly, it's kind of disrespectful. Know your own worth and capabilities. If she's just your average attractive girl you're interested in, and she's playing hard to get, it's like, come on, really? It's almost like she's disrespecting your name, thinking you're just one of those guys. Number 4. This one's a bit tricky. Some women play hard to get because they're dealing with insecurities. They want that validation, so they act uninterested when in reality, they're keen on you. It's like a game, you know? They want you to chase them, reinforcing their value and desirability through your pursuit. Dealing with an insecure woman can be challenging. It's not for everyone. I mean, we all have insecurities, but when a woman is deeply unsure of her worth, it can be tough to navigate. So these are the 4 reasons why women play hard to get that you gotta keep in mind. Now listen guys, in general, especially nowadays, women already feel entitled. Let me break it down. Most women these days, if you ask them what they're bringing to the table, short-term or long-term, you know what they offer? Nothing. Women feel like they don't need to bring anything else to the table. This is what you guys need to understand. So when you're first meeting a chick, in the initial phases of getting to know each other, you don't have to spill everything about your life. But you do need to share a little bit, so she can understand what you're about and lower her guard. Most women want to know a bit about you before they open up. You can still keep an air of mystery. You don't have to reveal your entire life story. But she does want to know a little bit, so maybe you tell her about what you do, in a general sense, without exposing everything about your entire life. Don't be an open book. She doesn't need to know everything. I know the media and movies always depict these couples constantly butting heads and playing hard to get, and magically it's love at the end of the day. If a girl likes you but still wants to play the hard to get game, here's a tip: walk away. Well, actually, don't just walk. You should run. Here's the deal. No matter what the media or anyone else says, playing hard to get is not cute. It's not endearing. What it really means is that this woman is okay with hurting you and playing mind games. Playing hard to get is essentially someone who knows they like you but purposefully acts hot and cold. They're okay with hurting you to grab your attention. Sure, there are coaches out there who will tell you how to get back at them, how to play the game, beat the system. You probably could do that, but do you really want a relationship based on mind games? Do you really want a girl comfortable playing with your head, occasionally inflicting emotional pain? That doesn't sound like a good relationship to me. Now, this doesn't mean you shouldn't flirt, have fun, and keep it playful. In fact, I'm all for that. Trust me, flirting is one of my favorite things. A real, healthy relationship is full of flirting, being fun, and playful. But girls who play hard to get? They're not fun, and they're definitely not playful. They're just hurtful. So look for a girl who's gonna be fun and playful, treating you with the respect and love that you deserve, and that you're ultimately longing for. Listen man, you've busted your ass to get where you are right now, and you still have greater goals, higher heights to reach, and you're still focused on that. Don't make exceptions to your own standards. You cannot do that. That is your pride as a man, your own clarity that distinguishes yourself from these other people out here willing to do anything to get with a chick. So there you have it. Hope you found this video insightful and helpful. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you won't miss a thing. Thanks for watching.